I'm Andy, a personal trainer with Tight Assets Fitness Training. I'm here with Staci Fudge today. Staci is a registered dietitian, and she's someone that we really trust to do with nutrition. So Staci, I'm going to get you to tell our audience here a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, sure. So like Andy said, I'm a registered dietitian with Synergy Food and Nutrition Consulting, and I work with Andy and his team at Tight Assets Fitness. And what a registered dietitian does is we take the evidence-based information about food and nutrition and we translate that information into something that's easy to understand for the average individual so that they can use that information to increase their nutrition and help improve their eating habits.
Now, Staci, one of the questions I get a lot from my clients is, what's the difference between a nutritionist and a registered dietitian?
That's a really good question. A lot of people don't know the difference between a dietitian and a nutritionist. So essentially, as a registered dietitian, you go to school for 4 years and you get a Bachelor of Science in Nutrition and Food Sciences. After that point, you apply for a dietetic internship. So during the dietetic internship, you spend 11 months out in the field learning about the different areas that a dietitian can work in. So it gives you that practical on-site skill for when you're finished. After that point, you take a registered exam that's the same for everyone in the country. And if you pass that exam, you're then part of the College of Dietitians of Alberta. So within the College of Dietitians of Alberta, there's 3 registered titles. There's registered dietitian, dietitian, and registered nutritionist. So what that means is anyone that's using that title has to have the appropriate experience and education to back that up. Whereas a nutritionist is not protected under the College of Dietitians of Alberta. So if someone is calling themselves a nutritionist, you don't know for sure how much education they have, how much experience they have, and if they have any at all.
Oh, that's actually kind of scary. I guess it's kind of like our trade with the personal trainers, and anybody can call themselves a personal trainer, but at the end of the day, the client has to do their research on what they want.
Exactly.
All right, Staci, another question that I have for you is what's a typical day like, or what is the procedure like when you take in a client?
Right. So as a dietitian, we really try to focus on client-centered care. So what that means is meeting the individual where they are and kind of working with them on the goals that they have set for themselves and where they see themselves going. So really, depending on what client you're working with, it can really differ on what types of things you're working on and how things flow and that sort of thing. So that can always differ a little bit, but typically when you take in a client, you spend a little bit of time getting to know them. So you want to know about their background in regards to their medical background, different things that they've tried in the past, what their goals are, where they're at, what kind of barriers they have in their life, and then you work together to set goals, reach those goals, and address barriers along the way.
All right, Staci, well, thanks a lot for answering our questions and coming on here, telling us what you do.
Awesome. Thanks so much for having me. I really had a great time.
That's great, guys. So in the meantime, keep fit and have fun.